Alright, bag number 1 from Nintendo. Bag number 2 from Nintendo. Oh my goodness gracious. And this one is the heaviest one. Bag, oh my gosh, bag number 3 from Nintendo. Whew. Hey, what's going on everyone? MONADO Max here, and today we are back with another video games pickup video. Literally this morning I had just come back from New York City, and I have spent a lot of money. As you can see, mainly at the Nintendo store, but I did do game hunting throughout all of this month. I've been saving a majority of my money for this New York City trip, and I bought a lot of things. A lot of things from the Nintendo store. I mean, I went to the Nintendo store pretty much every single day that I was there in New York City. I was there for the fight, Devin Haney versus Ryan Garcia, so I used that opportunity to go back to the Nintendo store, which I had not been back since 2018. The difference between now and then is when I went to the New York store in 2018, I was under a very strict budget. I was on a trip that I needed a certain amount of money, and we had Smash Bros coming out that week. I didn't have a lot of money to spend on the Nintendo store. I had been at the Nintendo store twice. The first time, didn't really buy anything. I was with my dad, we just didn't buy anything. Second time, I was able to buy more, but not enough that I wanted to buy. This time, I have 2 jobs, so I had a lot of money to actually throw at the Nintendo store. I was at a position where I could buy pretty much anything that I wanted this trip, and I took full advantage of that. I'm going to be showing you so many things that I've got. A majority of this is going to be the New York City haul, but I did buy some Switch games on this trip, and I did some stuff earlier this month, so I think you guys are going to really enjoy this. Let's go ahead and show off the first bag. I don't know which one I should go with, because there's so much in each. I might show this one off first, just due to the fact that it's the biggest. I think it's I think everything that I got here is such a cool item. I think you guys are really going to like this one. This is the first time that I have bought something like this. I own many statues in my life, but never I have bought something from First 4 Figures. If you guys aren't aware what First 4 Figures are, that is the company that a lot of people consider to be the best company out there to make statues. And their prices out there are very high, but they had something that I had specifically said the week that I was recording all of this. They made something that I really wanted and asked. It was weird that it was there after like 2 days beforehand. I had said this would be the coolest thing ever, and that would be a Charizard statue. I would open this right now, but I am saving this for the new shelf. We are getting the new shelf next month. The next time you see a video games pickup video, there will be a new shelf, new setup. You have my word. This is the coolest thing ever. Everything that I've seen with Charizard is it's either A, very cheaply made statue, doesn't look good, or B, the following would have so many useless other things with the statue. Like the Nintendo store had the Pokemon Sword and Shield champion. I'm like, I don't care about this stuff. I just want Charizard and only Charizard. This is the coolest looking Charizard statue that I have ever seen, and it is from First 4 Figures. I've always wanted to own one of their statues. As a kid, I had seen all these YouTubers having these First 4 Figures statues, and I'm over here with the normal statues that, you know, you get from games and stuff. Very happy to own this, and I can't wait to show it off onto the next shelf. Hopefully I don't get addicted to collecting First 4 Figures, because that was very expensive. That is now the most, well, is it the most? So the Spider-Man 2 statue was like $270, but it came with the game. So do we count that? Because that's technically more expensive than this. I don't know. I guess you guys in the comments can decide if this is my most expensive statue. Then I got some t-shirts, which, by the way, guys, I was in New York City celebrating, well, I mean, this wasn't planned, but I was able to make it this way. I had just officially lost 100 pounds the day that I was heading to New York City. I was celebrating it as the 100-pound week loss, you know, that was really cool. And I was able to buy XL t-shirts. I have worn 2X a lot over the last few months. Used to wear 3X because of how much weight I had on me. Now I went back to 2, and now this week I was able to buy some XL t-shirts. Really all depends how these t-shirts are made. Majority of the Nintendo stuff I own is 2X, just because I was nervous, because some of the fabric that this stuff is made, you do have to go with the bigger sizes. But there was some stuff that I was able to do XL. But I was able to get some Animal Crossing t-shirts. The one that I really wanted, they did not have in my size, but they have the Roost right here. I always thought this guy was a really cool character in the Animal Crossing games. And then we have the airlines itself. I thought it was really cool that Dodo Airlines had their own t-shirt, so I went ahead and bought that. And they had a Tom Nook t-shirt that I really wanted. Didn't have my size. They also had a Pikmin section that you'll see in my Nintendo video. I filmed the whole Nintendo store. I filmed a lot of videos while I was in New York City. They had a Pikmin section, and I really wanted this specific Pikmin t-shirt. Didn't have my size. Really stink. There was a lot of cool stuff there, like a Zelda jacket, didn't have my size. A Zelda hoodie, didn't have my size. But, I mean, that's the only times they didn't have my size. I was able to get a lot of really cool stuff still. All right, that's one bag down. This was the last time that I went to the Nintendo store, which was yesterday. These other two bags, oh my goodness gracious, we are gonna be here for a while. By the way, I spent so much yesterday, I don't know why. Yesterday was actually the cheapest Nintendo transaction that I had out of the 4 transactions that I was there. The lady was just like, here, you spent so much this time, take the bag. The other Nintendo employees did not want to give me the bag after spending so much. This lady was like, here you go, here's a free Nintendo bag. These are like $3 that they're charging, so. I found this, and I wish, I say it in the video, I'm pretty sure, I wish I would have bought one more of these the day that I bought this, because I was gonna come back to get another one, but they had them, but the pillows were different the next day. I bought the mystery block from Mario. They had this pillow, very comfortable, probably the most comfortable pillow I have ever owned. I wanted 2 because it's like a reference to the Mario levels. Typically, there's 2 of these. I mean, there's sometimes you have one block right there and then the 2 other bricks, but wanted 2 pillows like this to have on the couch over here in the next room. But for some reason, I was like, let me hold off. I'll buy it the next day. The next day, the pillows they had there, it was the same pillow, but it was like squished up. It was like weird and not as comfortable. I don't know. I got the last, one of the last 2, I guess. I wish I would have went ahead and bought the second pillow there. Nonetheless, I'm very happy to have this in the loft that's going to be over here. Alright, so I bought this game for a video that we did on Rare Switch games because I told you guys why I felt this was going to be a Rare Switch game. And that game that I bought was The Walking Dead Destinies. What an interesting game. We did a whole stream of this a few days ago. Y'all hated on the game so much. I was having a blast with the game. Listen, the game's not good, but as a Walking Dead fan, the concept of this game is really fun, and I was having a fun time playing it. The voice acting is very bad. A majority of the cast did not return for this game, so you have a really bad Shane voice actor like that is...
I'm keeping this group together, and I've been doing that all along. I didn't ask for this.
I mean, I think trying too hard. Like, there's so many memes behind Rick and Shane in this game because of its voice acting. It's very interesting. We'll just leave it as that. Fun game. I'm glad I have it because I'm a big Walking Dead fan. It's a cool cover too. I wish it was good. I wish people would like it. I'm enjoying it though. I'm really enjoying it. And finally, a game that had been waiting to go on sale many times finally went on sale. Prince of Persia: The Last Crown. We played this on the same stream. This game is so good, guys. Wow, I can't wait to hopefully finish this game. Crazy to say that it's a really good game due to the fact that it's a Ubisoft, because Ubisoft's been on their up and down, where it's like, oh, you might have a good game or you might be getting a bad game. This is how I call the Ubisoft development path, where sometimes you get a really good game, and then sometimes you get a bad game, and then it's like a 50-50 chance of being a good game, it feels like with Ubisoft nowadays. Which stinks, they have so many good IPs. They used to be like the company I would be like really excited to see their E3 press conferences, and now they're just, this is what we have. Alright, no more Switch games. You guys are gonna wait for the next time that I decide to show Switch games. I mean, this isn't gaming related, but I thought this was cool. There was this guy in New York City that was like making stuff out of like the metal stuff out of here. He charged me 20 bucks for this. I'm a big Spider-Man fan. I thought this was some really cool art that I have never seen done before. And the guy was really nice, so I was like, you know what? I'm gonna get this. So here's the Spider-Man right here. Would it be right to put this on the shelf? I mean, Spider-Man's such a big part of my life, but it's not gaming, well, kinda. I mean, we have Spider-Man right there. I still put Spider-Man in this. So there was many times that I had to decide. I wanted a hoodie. I definitely wanted a hoodie. Nintendo New York had a hoodie with their logo on it, but it was orange. I was like, why do they have an orange one, not a red or black? It was orange. I'm like, no, I'm not getting this. I wanted a Nintendo New York hoodie, but the only one they had was orange. What a weird color for Nintendo. They did have this Pokemon one that I'm pretty sure was priced wrong because the Pokemon stuff there was very expensive. They had a t-shirt, a Team Rocket t-shirt that I really wanted, but they were charging $55 for it. Then you have this hoodie right here that looks really cool. $35 for this. Now, if I told you a Team Rocket t-shirt was $55, you would have expected this hoodie right here, with the type of quality this is, to be more expensive, right? Because hoodies are typically more expensive. This was $35! I can't explain it. I feel like this was wrongly priced. They had this, and this was the only hoodie I got. There was a Splatoon hoodie that kind of wish I got, but at the same time, I don't wear hoodies a lot, so it might have been a waste of money. Then I got this Mario t-shirt right here, M right here. I thought this was really cool. I think every time I meet Charles Martinet, he wears this, so this is kind of cool to own. Then I got this right here. This is kind of like the new Nintendo New York logo that they've been pushing. So I thought it would be cool to get a t-shirt of that right there. Very glad to have that. Listen, I'm never gonna have to hear it from Coleman anymore. With the amount of t-shirts I have bought this week, Coleman's never going to complain about the videos/streams ever again.
I say this because you used to wear the same firefighter shirt every day. I don't even know what this is supposed to be. You're a grown man. Why are you dressing up as a firefighter? Grow up and play some real video games like Call of Duty or NBA 2K14. Can you rip your copy of Scott Pilgrim in half?
It's never gonna be a complaint anymore. I never have to listen to it anymore. I made sure of it, so I bought like every t-shirt possible this week. Got this cool little Luigi outfit right here. I love how it's got the logo too, right on the sides. And I thought it said Nintendo New York on the back, but it doesn't. Either way, I thought this was a really nice design. They did this for Mario, Yoshi, and Bowser. I think I got the Mario one. We'll find out momentarily. I hopefully got the Bowser one. Got myself a nice Nintendo New York t-shirt right here. This is like bluish black. I don't know what color you would call this. And it's got their new logo on the back. I believe this was kind of like their more traditional logo when the Nintendo store opened. I think it was Nintendo World is what it was called. But I think they were pushing the whole Nintendo New York thing a lot. I don't know exactly. Here's the Bowser one that I was talking about. I think this is really cool. It has the logo of Bowser. I wish they would sell just the logo for Bowser. I think that would make a really cool and unique t-shirt. If I can show it to you guys, it's not working. There you go. Thought it was very cool. They had a really cool Mario? What? They had a really cool Bowser and Mario t-shirt that had like the logos and the colors. Really wanted it, but they didn't have my size because they were discontinuing the t-shirt. Then of course, we had to get another Mario t-shirt right here. And then for some reason, they threw this. They're charging 5 cents if you want a bag. I know I own every Nintendo New York bag, I believe, except maybe this Mario one. I think I own this. I know I have the Bowser and the Link. This one I might not have, so I got it just in case. 5 cents. They used to not charge for bags, though. We're done with another Nintendo New York bag. Now the next one is the biggest one. I guess it's time to show you guys some more Switch games. I'll show a few more. This isn't a Switch game, but it is a game. I went to J&L Games. I did film it because a lot of you guys told me to go here. I have an interesting review on the store. You'll see the video in a few weeks. You really have to know what you're buying. If you don't know what you're buying at that store, this store is gonna make a lot of money off. But I got this Shovel Knight, which I didn't know this existed, the Shovel Knight Collector's Edition that was exclusive to Japan. Look at this nice little Shovel Knight box it comes in. It's a little bent over here, but This is so cool. I'm a big Shovel Knight fan, guys. I love Shovel Knight. I think this is gonna look really cool on the shelf. I really want Shovel Knight to be displayed. Wait a second. Is there no game in here? Oh, the game's in here. It's sealed too. Oh, so this is completely new. I didn't even notice that. I might have overpaid a little bit. Everything I was seeing online, it was about that price. So I was like, you know what? Get it in store. Don't have to pay shipping. Good condition. Just go ahead and pick it up. Happy to own this too, just due to the fact that it's Shovel Knight, and Shovel Knight was a big part of my life in like 2015. So it's cool to have something to remember Shovel Knight for. All right, I'll show you 2 more Switch games. This is everything I bought from J&L. The rest of it comes from Video Games New York. Ghostbusters Video Game Remastered. There's a particular reason why I own this game that in a few months we'll talk about it. But very interesting that this came to the Switch, let alone new platforms. It became on new platforms back in like 2016, I think, for when the Ghostbusters reboot came out. And then for the Switch obviously wasn't out yet, so the Switch version came out way later. This is a really old game in the first place, so it's crazy to see that this is on the Switch. Then I got The Blob. I hear everyone talk about how great The Blob is, so I finally found The Blob. I've never seen it in stores or really at conventions. I think I've seen The Blob 2 a lot, but I've never seen the first one. I'm not gonna buy the second without playing the first. So here we got The Blob. I'm very excited to play this after everyone talking about it. No one's ever recommended me the game, so I don't really know what type of game it is, other than the fact that everyone just talks about how great The Blob is. Those are all the Switch pickups from there. You'll see the video why I only pick up those 2 games, because stuff's just very high at that store. The heaviest bag right here. Oh my gosh. I decided to buy one of the smaller Nintendo bags. Since I own every bag already, might as well get one more. What's one more? I mean, come on now. This is something I'm excited to own, just due to the fact that there's not much merchandise for this out there. I found something Xenoblade related at the Nintendo store. It's one of those good smile figurines. I think is it what's the figure something? I forgot what company makes these. I see a lot of people with these. There's a lot of Nintendo ones out there. There's some Xenoblade ones out there, but there's not anything with like Shulk or Noah or Rex. They only do the female characters. I don't know why. It's kind of weird. But I mean, I feel like you should do both the male and female characters, but when it comes to Xenoblade, they only do the female characters. I don't know why, but they had this right here. I thought it was really cool to find something Xenoblade related at the Nintendo store. A Mio figurine, and yeah, this is going on the next shelf too. Look at that. I'm not opening it yet till we get it into the next shelf. It was like $100. It's sold out everywhere, so I was like, you know what, for $100, I'll get it. Xenoblade related. I want more Xenoblade merchandise, and there's like bare minimum out there. So really happy to have this. I just wish they would do like a statue or something with Shulk or Rex. I want to get the Pyra and Mithra ones eventually, when they're not $300. This one I'm really excited about. I finally have bought a Nindroid. I believe that's what you call these things right here. This one was the Mario one. I'm so like suspicious of buying these because I have been told by a lot of people there's a lot of fake ones out there when it comes to the Nindroids. So many places are selling bootleg ones of these, and I've just been so nervous to get into these. So when I saw the Nintendo store was selling it, I was like, okay, we have some official ones here right now. I won't have to worry about it being fake. So I got a Mario one because that's the best one to start with. And you can't have Mario without Luigi. So I have Mario and Luigi. Very happy to own these because I've always wanted one of these. It's just, once again, I've been so nervous buying these because of everything I hear about fake ones out there. And one of the stores that I shop a lot at bought one from one of their vendors to like sell at the store, and they got sent fake ones. And it was from like a well-known vendor for like video game stores that they go to. So I've always just been nervous buying these after knowing all of the stuff behind them. But I'm glad to officially have one, and I want to get more. It's going to be interesting to figure out how I'm going to get more, just due to the fact that there's so many fake ones out there. Gotta get some Amiibo. I own so many Amiibo already, and I think I overpaid. Amiibos used to be retail priced at the Nintendo store, But this Mario one was apparently like $25. I think my mom said on the receipt, which I didn't know when I bought it. I could have returned it, but I was just like, I don't see this a lot, so I'll go ahead and keep it. Actually, I take that back. I think Mario was retail. This one was retail, Bowser. It was Peach for some reason that was $25 at the Nintendo store. I don't know why. You see Peach's face right there? That's kind of my reaction for when I found out, when I got back at the hotel, that I paid $25 for Peach. I would have thought Bowser, I mean, all these should have been $16. I don't know why Peach was $16. So weird. They threw in these cards for Princess Peach. Oh, okay, that makes more sense. I was like, why is there so many? I thought it was just 4 of these right here that they gave, but it's like all the different designs of Peach. It's an alright game. You know, 6 out of 10 is what I gave it. I got a Nintendo New York jacket. This is the one thing that I really, really wanted. I kept saying, I was like, oh man, I hope they're still selling jackets by the time I get there. And here it is. Nintendo New York jacket. I can't wait for the cold season this year because, I mean, it's still cold in the area that I am, so I can still wear this. But I am so happy. This one is an XL. It almost fits. I need to lose a little bit more weight for it just to be perfect. They only had it in XL, so in due time it is going to fit perfect, and I can't wait to wear this. I bought this very high quality Mario Kart jacket that looked so cool. It's folded perfect. I don't want to unfold it just due to the fact that the type of material it is and how expensive I paid. This is probably the most expensive jacket that I own, but it's very cool. Very happy to have this. I think this is actually truly limited edition at the Nintendo store. I forgot why they had it. Something to do with Mario Kart. Glad to have it, and it looks so cool. Got the other Squid Sister amiibos that I don't own. I believe, yeah, Pearl and Marine. I think I own every Splatoon amiibo now, except the alternate colors that they released for the first game. I don't know. I buy amiibos when I see them if I can get them for retail price, because I don't buy scout prices. Really, I'm just going for the Smash Bros set, and then I'm really going to chill out. But if I can find amiibos that I don't own right now for retail price, I'll go ahead and pick them up. And these I did not own. I don't wear much hats, but I really felt like I needed to own a Nintendo New York hat. So I went ahead and bought the red one, because red is my favorite color, as many people know. And I really wanted to own this because sometimes I wear a hat. It's rare, but it looks so cool. I got Nintendo New York pants. I was really hopeful to find this too. I know they used to sell pants, and I now own Nintendo pants, which I think is really cool. Probably a weird flex. Let me see, does it say? Yeah, you got Nintendo New York in Japanese right there. I think that's going to be really cool to wear out, and I have the perfect combination of clothes to make that look awesome. Got the Luigi logo right here for the Nintendo New York store. Cool thing about this, it's also got the Luigi mustache, Nintendo New York at the top. I wish all the shirts had Nintendo New York on the back. A majority of them do, but some don't. But this is really cool. I need to get the green Jordans now so I can make the perfect outfit with this. Alright, I think it's time I show a little bit more Nintendo Switch goodness. Alright, I went to Video Games New York. Love that store. And you'll have a video out on it soon. Got Liberated, which apparently is a physical exclusive at Video Games New York. I didn't realize that they make exclusive Switch physical games. The guy was telling me about it, and this game looks cool. It's like a comic book come to life type of game. I think someone recommended me this game. I don't remember. I think I saw some stuff on this game, so I'm excited to have this. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles: Wrath of the Mutants. I got a very interesting story. Can't tell you why I can't. I have a video coming out from the store. I don't want to say it because it takes away from the video, but stay tuned for the Video Games New York video. I asked the Video Games New York employee, like, hey, what game should I buy that's a unique Switch game that I'm really going to like, that you don't really see at stores out there? And I was telling him that it could be a region-free one, or it could be one of the American games that you guys own. Give me a recommendation and I'm gonna buy it. Because they had so much that I didn't know what I wanted to get. And I also told him I don't want to own something that a US copy's out there, because I kind of want to get the US version first. I decided that after his recommendation to pick up Redemption Reapers. First off, this cover art looks so awesome. I've never seen something so cool when it comes to these type of cover arts. I thought it looked fire, honestly. And from the back, it looks like it is all sorts of type of games it could be right there. It looks kind of Souls-like. It looks kind of Rogue-like. It looks like it's a lot of things. Looks like it becomes open world at one point, or at least Dynasty Warrior-like. I don't know. It looks interesting. I think it was like $30 too, so I was like, you know what? $30? Something really cool? Let's give it a try. Okay, that's enough Switch goodness for you right now. I got some more Switch stuff, but you guys are eating too good on the Switch games right now, so we need to chill out. All right, another t-shirt. What is this? Oh, yes. I bought a red Nintendo New York t-shirt because this just looked so good. All right, and another t-shirt. Now, this is one that I think has been there since Breath of the Wild has come out for the Nintendo Switch. I've always seen this shirt from other people, and I've tried buying it, but I've never found it before. I own something very similar to this, but not the exact same thing. It is The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, but it's in the blue color. And it's got the Nintendo New York on the back. And what I think is really cool is it's got Link on it too. Right there. Now, mine has like the same thing, but like the different color. This is the one I wanted because blue is kind of like the main color in Breath of the Wild. Now, I think Coleman owns this t-shirt, and if he does, if he can show what I'm talking about, because I'm pretty sure his has this, because I think I discovered it from his t-shirt. And if it's not his, I've seen it out there. You can find this shirt with this on it. So I bought this one right here. It is the Wind Waker Link in front of Central Park with the pigeons and all of that. There's two Nintendo New York t-shirts where they have like Mario in Times Square, and then they have the Toon Link with the birds, the pigeons. Now, the interesting thing behind the Toon Link one, there are some out there that instead of it saying in the inside of it, Zelda Wind Waker on it, it actually says Super Mario. It has the Super Mario logo inside of it. Don't know if it was it has to be an error because they made new ones with the Wind Waker on it. But I know a lot of the ones that I have seen out there has the Mario one on it. And if Coleman still has this t-shirt, I'm pretty sure Coleman's has the Mario logo. If not, just look out there. It exists. And then I have another Wind Waker t-shirt. They had a lot of Wind Waker in there. I was like, wow, if only Nintendo did more with that. It's the storyboard from Wind Waker, and it's got Nintendo New York on the back with Zelda. Woo! Another one. I got the Yoshi design that they got this little nice pattern because I thought it's kind of cool how Nintendo has like these little portraits of these characters, and I think it looks really cool. Orange is a different type of color for me. Now, I know I just complained about the Nintendo hoodie being orange, but it was like an orangish red. It looked hard. It just did not look. If it was more like this, still, Nintendo shouldn't have an orange hoodie. It should be red or black. That's kind of like their thing right there. I don't know why it was orangish red. I wish they had a Nintendo New York hoodie. Then they had a sweatshirt that I was like, should I get this? And then I'm like, but the season, it's not really the sweatshirt season anymore. And there's no pockets on the sweatshirt. I was like, no, I don't want this. I wish they would have made that into a hoodie. That was really cool. And I really wanted to find a Splatoon t-shirt out there. They didn't have exactly what I wanted. They had the hoodie that I wish they would have made into a t-shirt rather than a hoodie because I thought that looked really cool. But I did find this, which was a good thing that I bought this the day that I did because they got rid of this item the next day after, and they had a bunch of these, so I don't know why they got rid of it. I mean, I guess it wasn't selling very well. It's a bunch of the squids in the different colors out there that you can play the Splatoon game. And I thought it was really cool, and I look really good in the t-shirt. Like, I looked really good. You just gotta take my word on it. I think it's interesting that they didn't put a squid behind it because a lot of their properties are like under the Nintendo New York sign. They did put an Inkling right there, but I would have thought they would have put that on the actual back of the t-shirt. I don't know. That is all the t-shirts. That's everything that I bought from the Nintendo store. I have plenty of t-shirts now. Coleman's never going to complain about it. You're going to see me in these t-shirts every single video, different t-shirt every time now. Don't have to worry about it. Now, let's show off the final Switch games that I picked up. Broforce has a physical copy out there. I can't believe that. I also thought this game was rated M. It's rated T right there. I remember, like, I had to help Coleman, like, call in the Nintendo headquarters because his account was, like, had parental controls, and we were gonna play it off that I was, like, Trent's dad, and I was, like, over the phone because he and his friends really wanted to play Broforce onto the Nintendo Switch, but I wasn't there because Trent was on a trip. We had this plan. I don't remember if we ever did it or not, but it's cool that Broforce has a physical copy because it's been out on the Switch for a very long time, and I really thought it was a rated M game because I thought that's why why Coleman couldn't get the game on the eShop because of his parental controls. I saw this. I think this was another thing that Video Games New York had. It looked like a really cool cover. It was a roguelike game. I compared it to Enter the Gungeon. It was AK Zoltol, I believe is how he pronounced it. I thought it looked cool. At first, I thought it was the Binding of Isaac character when I looked at it from afar. I was like, what? Binding of Isaac with the gun? What? But the back of the game looked really fun, really different. And with it being like Enter the Gungeon, a lot of people say I'm gonna really like that game. I need to play Enter the Gungeon. I own it. It's like somewhere over here. I thought it was cool. It was like a $20 game too. Cool cover. Looked very good too. So I was like, you know what? Let's get it. And then the last Nintendo Switch game that I bought is something that I have been looking for ever since I made this YouTube short, because I had the opportunity to buy this game many times, like many times. We released a video on this, that this game has gotten a re-release, but it is digital only. Like, you buy the physical copy and inside just a digital code. But there are releases out there where it's got a cartridge in it, and that game is New Super Lucky Stell. If you guys saw the YouTube short, y'all were like, oh my gosh, I did not know that this game went out of print and it got a reprint with digital only. So a lot of people seem to be looking for this game after that YouTube short that I made. They had it there, $20. I was like, okay, you know what? That is a very good price, and I haven't seen it, and I'm very happy to have this. The what I call is the rip-off version of Conker. If you guys remember Conker, I remember this being at the Xbox E3 back in like 2016, and you just saw this little guy going super fast, and everyone in the chat was like, oh my god, Conker's coming back, oh my god, oh my god. And then it was just footage of this game right here, and everyone just like died inside in the comments. I thought it was super funny. That is all of my pickups, gaming related at least, when it comes to the New York trip. What did you guys think? What are you a fan of? What are you not a fan of what I bought? Did you like that I showed the t-shirts off? I mean, this is more like a New York haul video, I guess, rather than game pickups. We're just putting game pickups in it because it is gaming related, and we did buy actual games on this trip. So yeah, it was a little different. You probably won't see something like this ever again, unless it's another New York trip or a Japan trip that I think I'm taking in a few years. So yeah, let me know what you guys are thinking in the comments down below. Make sure to backslash that subscribe button, like the video, check out the YouTube channel. We are making so many good videos. You guys got our channel to 12,000 subscribers. Thank you very much. This is, I think, the first time that I've had a chance to thank properly, because a lot of our videos are filmed in advance. Like, this video is gonna come out way later. But thank you guys anyways. Road to hopefully do 20K this year. It's gonna be hard because when I made that goal, I thought we were gonna have a lot of Switch 2 stuff to talk about, because I thought it was gonna come out potentially that year, but looks like it's not happening. So I think we're doing really well with all the circumstances with the whole Nintendo content creation scene right now. Anyways, I've talked for way too much. Love you guys to death. Thank you for watching. Let me know your favorite pickups, and let me know what you guys picked up in the comments down below, and we will see you guys in the next video. Peace. Now I gotta get all of this stuff back in these bags to take a thumbnail. Whew, That is going to be horrible trying to take the thumbnail photo. Oh god, I'm not looking forward to this.